And he was withdrawn from them about a stone cast, and knelt down and prayed, saying, Father, if thou be willing, remove this cup from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done. And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him. And being in an agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as it was great drops of blood falling down to the ground. And when he rose up from prayer and was come to his disciples, he found them sleeping in sorrow. And he said unto them, Why sleep ye? Rise and pray, lest ye enter into temptation. And while he yet spoke, behold, a multitude, and he that was called Judas, one of the 12, went before them and drew near unto Jesus to kiss him. And behold, said unto him, Judas, thou betrayest thou, Son of Man, with a kiss. When they which were about him saw that which followed him, they said unto him, Lord, shall we smite with the sword? And one of them smote the servant of the high priest and cut off his right ear. And Jesus answered and said, Suffer ye thus far. And he touched his ears and healed him. Then Jesus said unto the chief priests and the captain of the temple and the elders which were come to him, Be ye come out as against a thief with the sword and stripes? When I was daily with you in the temple, you stretched forth no hand against me, but this is your hour and the power of darkness. Then took they him and led him and brought him into the high priest's house, and Peter followed afar off. And when they had kindled a fire in the midst of the hall, and were sat down together, Peter sat down among them. But a certain maid behold him as he sat by the fire, and earnestly looked upon him, and said, This man was also with him. And he denied him, saying, Woman, I know him not. And after a little while, another saw him and said, Thou art also of them. And Peter said unto them, Man, I'm not. And about the space of 1 hour after, another confidently affirmed, saying of a truth that follow also was with him, for he was a Galilean. And Peter said, Man, I know not what thou sayest. And immediately, while he yet spoke, the cock crew. And the Lord turned and looked upon Peter. And Peter remembered the word of the Lord, how he had said unto him, Before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me twice. And Peter went out and wept bitterly. And the men that held Jesus mocked him and smote him. And they had blindfolded him and struck him on the face and asked him, saying, Prophesy, who is that smote thee? And many of other things blaspheme spoke against him. As soon as it was day, the elders of the people and the chief priests and the scribes came together and led him into their council, saying, Art thou the Christ? Tell us. And he said unto them, If I tell you, you shall not believe. And if thou also ask you, I will not answer me, nor let me go. Hereafter shall the Son of Man sit on the right hand of God. Then said they all, Thou then the Son of God? And he said unto them, Yea, say that I am. And they said, what need we any further witness? For we ourselves have heard of this our own mouth. May the Lord bless the reading of his word. Amen.